Hi, Greg Thoennes with Arimitsu Pumps, and thank you for joining. And thank you also for viewing our prior videos regarding upgrades to Arimitsu and our product offering. In this segment, we will review service of valves and seals on a 3 Series Arimitsu pump. Our model pump is a Model 313. Common tools used for seal service include a 3/8 drive ratchet with a 6mm Allen socket, 2 small screwdrivers, and a reversing plier. For valve service, a needle nose plier and a 24mm socket are required. We will begin with our valves. Remove a valve plug with 24mm socket. And for the purpose of this video, the socket was previously loosened. Once the valve plug is removed, you can access the valve assembly with the needle nose plier. Insert needle nose plier to the base of the valve assembly, and while rocking from side to side, gently pull and remove the valve assembly. Here we see the valve assembly with the retainer. On the inside is a spring. Then we have the valve disc, and at the bottom our valve seat. There's an O-ring that fits around the valve seat, and to remove it, insert screwdriver into the valve chamber, insert behind the O-ring, pry towards the center, and remove. There we go. Each pump consists of 3 discharge valves and 3 inlet valves. The inlet valves and discharge valves are the same. In one valve kit, you receive 3 valves. So if replacing both the discharge valves and the inlet valves, 2 valve kits will be required. To reinstall a new valve, first take the O-ring, apply grease or lubricant to the O-ring, place in the valve chamber, and with your fingertip, ensure that the O-ring is firmly seated to the base of the valve chamber. Next, take the valve assembly and insert against the O-ring and press squarely into position. When installed, the valve retainer will be centered in the chamber. If you notice it's positioned sideways or at an angle, it is not square. So remove and then reinstall, ensuring that the valve assembly is centered. Once that is square, install the valve plug, tighten, and torque to 40 foot-pounds. And that completes service of the valves. Next, for the seals, begin by removing the 4 center Allen head bolts. For the purpose of this video, these 4 bolts were previously loosened. Okay, once these 4 bolts are removed, you're able to grasp the head of the pump and separate from the green case. Once the head is removed, you can access the seal assemblies. The high pressure seal is held in place below this brass seal retainer. The seal retainer in most cases can be removed by hand, as we're doing now. If it is stubborn or difficult to remove, the reversible plier will be helpful. Insert inside the retainer, and while rocking from side to side, pull and remove. The seal assembly consists of the following items. You have a stainless steel wave washer, brass support ring, high pressure seal, and the brass seal retainer, which has an O-ring at the top, and on the inside holds the low pressure seal. The low pressure seal has a groove on one side. The groove of the low pressure seal faces the same direction as these machine holes. Insert the tip of a screwdriver into the groove of the low pressure seal. Pry towards the center, and with your fingertip push through until the seal is removed. Here we see the low pressure seal with the groove on one side. Next we remove the O-ring. Okay. A seal kit for the 3 series pumps includes the O-ring, low pressure seal, and high pressure seal. You'll notice the low pressure seal and high pressure seal are similar. Main difference between the two is that the low pressure seal here in my right hand is much softer and more flexible than the high pressure seal, which is firm. Reinstalling new seals. First, take your O-ring, place over the seal retainer. Next, we'll take the low pressure seal. Ensure that the groove side will face the same direction as these 4 machine holes. Fold the low pressure seal and start it in the groove, and then with your fingertips complete the assembly by tracing the low pressure seal into the groove. It will snap into position. Next, we will take the stainless steel wave washer, place it first into the seal chamber, followed by the brass support ring. The flat edge will go down against the stainless steel wave washer with the raised portion of this brass support ring facing up towards you. Next, we'll take the high pressure seal with the groove side down. We'll fit over the brass support ring. And last item will be the brass seal case with the seals installed. Insert into the seal chamber and press into place. Do the same for the other 2 seal chambers. That completes your seal service. Place the head of the pump over the plungers. Press until it meets up to the green case. Reinstall the 4 center bolts. We'll snug these up here. After I snug these up, we'll take our ratchet, insert the socket to it, and we will tighten. Tighten these bolts in a cross pattern. Tighten and retorque to approximately 20 foot-pounds. And that completes the seal service of the pump. Thank you very much for joining. Please keep in touch to me or my distributors if you have any questions regarding service, technical tips, or upgrade questions to Arimitsu on your equipment. Thank you very much and have a nice day.